Hey everybody, it's Brenda with Foxy's Creations this morning. It is early on Friday morning. This video is going to go up on Saturday. And it is part 3 of my ARTZOLOGY September Design Team project. And today we're going to do something with this page, but not with this page. So when I saw this page, I was like, oh my goodness, there's something we can do with this part. This is an envelope. I am going to make it the way it is. But, so here's what I did. I printed just this. Actually, no, I printed the whole thing. Just this part multiple times. And so I'm going to, well, I don't want to take that page away yet. And then what I did was I decorated this part to use as a pocket. And this is going to be the journaling card for in the pocket. So I put some lace on here. I put some little stickers that kind of resemble this little embellishment. So I did this, and I did it 4 times. So I printed those out, 2 to a sheet. However, I don't know what happened to the other 2 of these. They're somewhere. And then I printed it again. And I started making these, and then I was like, wait a minute, I should be doing this on camera. So I took those, and I made them into actual envelopes. So here's the journaling card, and here's the envelope part. So this is the journaling card envelope part. And I'm going to show you guys how I did it. So I've made 2. I put little buttons on them to hold them closed. And I'm going to put some different journaling cards in here. I'm thinking I'm going to paper clip these into the journal. The signatures, you guys, I'm not going to glue them down because they are very pretty. So paper clipped in or tucked in a pocket or something. So what I did was when I printed them out, this is how they came out on the page. These were attached like this. Well, let's look at our paper. They were like that. So I made sure when I cut them apart, I cut this off and I left an edge all the way around this part, and I cut this part out completely. Okay? So we end up with something that looks like this. So now what we have to do is we have to cut this part. I'm hunting scissors right here that are gummy from yesterday. So we're not going to use those scissors. Let's use these ones. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut right along that line that forms the V. Okay. So now I have this. And then I'm going to cut this little flat part here because we don't need that. And I'm going to cut this off. And let me look because it's been a minute since I made these. Okay. We flip this over. We're going to get back to this in a second. And we're going to fold the white part in. Because that becomes the flap to our envelope. Okay? So I hope you're following along so far. That becomes our flap. So I am going to put glue along here. And then we are going to, and I have to lean in, so hopefully my hair won't get under the camera again. Y'all keep getting, oh, there it goes. Let me turn it upside down. That'll work. I'm going to line this edge up with the back of the card, the top of the card. Okay, so now we have this part. This makes our envelope part. But what's going to happen is this. I'm going to fold this in so y'all can see what I need to do. I'm going to fold that one in. Going to fold that one in. And I am going to fold this one in as well. And this should, and I'm going to snip off these little sticky up pieces right here because we don't need those. Okay, so now that's going to line back up. And I folded it. No, it'll work. Oh no, this one's folded in too far. Let's refold. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down. And when I lay it down, I need to cut this part off. So I'm going to take my pencil. And I'm going to cut that part off. So now what we have is we have a flap. We have half an envelope. And now I'm going to re-measure, make sure it all lines back up like it should. And it does. So now we got to do is put our glue on this flap and on this flap and on this flap. And I'm going to glue this way. I'm just going to smooth my glue down. Make sure that that sticks. Get in there. And now I just have to line this up again, which could be easier said than, than done. Yep, quick. And my glue, the paper has absorbed my glue, so I'm going to put my glue back. That little corner needs to get glued in. Okay, just smooth that down. Pinch that together. And I had a paper towel for my finger, but I've lost it on my desk and amongst my stuffs. Okay, so now and I'm going to move my flap closed. Make sure we all are lined up. And we are. Where in the world did that paper towel go? Okay, I'm going to just get another one. I'll be right back. They're right behind me. So now we have this again. And it looks like just a regular envelope. Now what I'm going to do is take my button and my glue. It's early in the morning, you guys. And my brain ain't functioning. And I am going to only glue 2 of the little holes of my button. So that's what it has. 2 little holes of the button have glue. It's going to glue down. It's going to hold our little flap in place. And that's our envelope. So I have taken and turned, I think, what Dev meant to both be journaling cards into pockets and envelopes. So we're going to do this other one. Same thing. We're going to cut here. And there. We do not need that little part or that little part. And we're going to move that out of the way first. And we're going to fold down our flap, our hinge system, basically. Turn our thing over. And I'm going to turn this upside down again, whole thing. And I'm going to put glue on that edge and line it up with the top edge of our other part of our envelope. There we go. And I backed this so that when it's put together, it just kind of blends and you really don't see where that line is. Okay, so there we have that. And I'm going to go ahead and get this one folded so I can mark where to cut the bottom off. And we do have 2 signatures in this journal. So I need enough ephemera for 2 signatures. And then I'm just going to fold up this bottom part. And I want to line this back up again. Well, let's cut off. We don't need these pieces. They're just a distraction. And we make sure that it's all going to fit like it's supposed to fit. And it does. But I need my pencil back so that I can make sure we're not gap overlapping or anything there or here. Cut that off. Okay, so now I'm going to first glue these little corner parts down. And the reason I'm doing it that way is so that when something is slid in the envelope, so to say, envelope, let me get the excess glue off of there. I'm just going to hold that for a minute. When something is slid in here, if it goes right down this, it won't catch. It'll go up under this flap. If this is the flap that's glued over. So that's why I glue them that way. Okay, so now I'm just going to put some glue here and here. And I'm going to show you how the front covers look with the pockets glued in that we made on part 2. Okay, now I'm going to line this up again. It's not as doing what it's supposed to do here. And just press it, burnish it down. And there we have a fake envelope. It's not really a fake envelope. I mean, it's functional. I don't know that we should mail anything in it, but it's functional for our purposes. And I need a little bit of glue here. I don't know what happened to that. Okay. And there we have it. And now we're going to take our button. And I picked out buttons with holes because it made it really easy to tell where to put the glue on the back. You only want to cover up 2 of the holes. And I'm going to drop it down so that 2 of the holes are sticking up. So that that flap will go right behind those holes. There we have it. We have now made our 4th envelope. So there'll be 2 of these in each signature. There's going to be 2 of these little pockets in each signature somewhere, along with other envelopes that are in the kit. So we have, I'm just going to set that, that's the wet one, that's the wet one. We have this envelope, and we have, let me get my papers. That's so I can cut stuff off. I printed out extra papers and I'm cutting stuff off of. And we have that envelope. I think I'm going to put one of those in, one in each signature of those. Circles, banners, tags, bigger tags. And each signature is going to get one of those envelopes. And then, I think I just printed the envelope, yes. And, what do we got? I shrank the other ones. So, I should have had this stuff cut out. I shrank the big envelope, put 2 to a page. So we're going to have those. Each journal is going to get one of each of these. Each journal will get one of these, or signature. And each signature, one signature will have this one, one will have this one. That's the plan. And so, and I've made a couple of other embellishments for the journal. So here's how the cover looks with the pockets. So when we put our signatures in, they're going to get sewed in. And it will be, these won't be here, but they'll be sewed in on the back, and I've already picked out the red thread for that. And I think this was already decorated. I'm not sure. But we got the cover decorated, and I've added embellishment down here. And let's see. So that's how it's going to look. And then I just have to figure out where I'm going to put these pockets and stuff. I have pages left to make belly bands out of, which we're going to do that too. Set that aside. I'm reaching. Okay, so I made these embellishments. This is like what's on the front cover at the bottom of the page. So, of course, I printed out 2 extra pages to make these. And I'm thinking these on a pocket on the side of a page would be really pretty as decorations, like on a tuck spot pocket, even at the bottom, because they will fit at the bottom. I think they're going to be tight because of where the crease is. So they're going to end up having to go this way. So that's what the plan, or this, well, it's still too tight. They'll go this way. That's what the plan is for these. I have a whole little bin here. I made some larger tickets. I've cut out some ladies. I've cut out all kind of stuff, you guys, to make embellishments and tuck spots and different things for in this journal. So I am going to, I don't want to cut this all out on camera, but we don't have to. We can make belly bands. So that paper's up there. This is background paper that I had left. And then I want to bring in the red burlap or the pinkish. Do I have, where's that? I may have to print one. Because I know in the signatures we have that. But I'm looking over here to see if I have any of it printed out. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's for something else. That's not the right color. This is all the papers that I had printed out. I think I used it. That is 2 pieces of paper. Okay. So I have used all the pink that I had printed. That's fine. So for now, we'll belly band this. So for a belly band, or, oh, we could do tucks. I know what we're going to do. I'm just trying to think how long. And it's coffee dyed on the back. That's not going to be long enough. I'm going to cut it lengthwise, so I need the other cutter. Ooh, sorry about that. We will need to cut this lengthwise, so let me unlock the cutter. Don't knock the glue off the table. And I'm going to cut them, I am thinking 2.5 inches wide. That's probably not wide enough to decorate. Nope. So that would be just a straight belly band. Let's do 3. Let's make sure we can fit something on a 3-inch one. Let's do a 4-inch wide one. It's like half the page, isn't it? And let's do, we have 2 signatures. And Miss Muffet is under my table, snoring as normal. And let's do another 4-inch wide. Okay, and we have this little tiny strip left over. So here's what I'm thinking. first, I'm going to loosely fold it up. And then I'm going to loosely fold it. We're not creasing anything over. Because I want all my corners to be even. So now we have a rough tag shape. And we will find some ephemera to go in here. Oops, I should have measured first. They don't have to meet because we're going to use something to cross the gap. I want them to kind of be even. See, this is why we should measure stuff. Does that look about right? I think so. I'm going to pull this one in just a little bit more. Okay, so now we can take this, and like we did in the last journal where we made the band part. See, like this could be the band part. This really pretty thing, frame, from a page. And now we can get in our little bucket. Okay, those are tabs. And we have, that's too big. All kind, we might need to put that on something. I cut these off of pages. There's a little teeny tiny one of those papers. There's the flowers that might work. I think that's too big. Whoops, I'm dropping stuff. Tabs and tabs. We're just going to build. And we're going to make another one, so we might as well get out something for that one. So we'll have another piece of that. We already got one of the flowers. And I was looking to see what ticket did we want. Whoops, and I dropped something. What did I drop? A tab. There's a ticket. It's kind of a, oh, here's a, there's a, let's see. What do we got up here? Those are all tabs. Okay. Well, I am trying to look at what we got. Where's that purple ticket? We just had a purple ticket. That's a giant one. I don't want the giant one. I want the little one. And I just had one. Okay, guys, just bear with me. This is the exact thinking process I go through when I'm making. Where did the purple ticket go? Because she's got purple. So I'm kind of wanting that purple ticket back. Okay. We're going to do it this way. It's like this one, but I just need a small one. This is so bad I had it. Oh my word. It'd be the last thing I pick up, watch. Yep, there it is. Or close to it. Okay, we're good. Now this journal has a story, and it is about Aubrey-Ann. And Aubrey-Ann is a brunette. But here, Aubrey-Ann was not a brunette. She was blonde. She had colored her hair blonde at this point. So, and we're not going to tell any more of the story at this point in time. But I am making a story for Aubrey-Ann. So I think we're going to put her here. And this is one of those vintage lady oversized tickets. I'm just going to cut this part off at the top. And how much of her do we want on there? To about there. So I'm going to put her here. And I don't know if Deb realized these tickets are the perfect size to go in these frames. So we're going to put her here. And this could be a sister of Aubrey-Ann's, because this is like Aubrey-Ann's personal journal. And it's going to be things that you might see in her journal. Photos and that kind of thing. So these could be her sisters, because the lady on the cover is Aubrey-Ann. So I think we're going to do that. Let's move this piece of paper out of the way. We're going to put her here, I think. Now, see, that looks kind of silly. That does. We may just put it down here somewhere on that part. That's an idea. And we're not going to probably use the ticket either. I don't like it. So we're just going to glue her down in her frame. Then we're going to pull this back. And I have others of those. So what we may do is glue this down and have this at the bottom. And have one maybe at the top or not. Oh, that's where they came from. Let's, I'm going to put the glue on here. think we're just going to probably have one at the bottom. I have a bag of doilies somewhere. That could be pretty. And we're going to put her here. And glue that down. I didn't get the glue down far enough. So we'll just put some down there too. Okay. So where did my bag of doilies go? I had a bunch of stuff on my desk, and now I can't find nothing. There they are. They got moved to the back. So I have these little doilies made out of a coffee filter. Make sure I only have one. And then that might be pretty. Oops, not on her head. Turn her back around upside right. Just put that. But our doily needs color. So while I'm coloring one, I might as well color a couple. Move this all out of my way. Or 4. Because they need something to contrast. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move all this because I don't need it to get wet. So everything that's got ink on it must go. Because I'm fixing to spray water. And then we're going to heat gun them. So I'm going to try to make a little mottled mix. So we're going to use that one. And purple. And the blue. And I'm going to put some more blue over here. Okay. And I'm going to go get water in my water bottle. I'll be right back. Now it just sprayed. Why is that? Oh, come on. Why is it not spraying? It's acting like it's just not working. Okay. And I can't pause the camera, you guys. I wish I could. There it goes. Lordy B. So I'm going to take our little doily. And I'm just going to put it and pick it. And put this one like that. I want it. Oh, we don't want to create mud. And we're just going to put this one over here like that. Take this paper towel and I'm going to blot them to dry them off a little bit. And now I'm going to move them over here so I can heat gun dry them. Aren't they pretty? And those are colors that are all in the journal, so that will work just fine. And let's heat gun them. And it won't take them long to dry because they're very thin, very, very thin. But I don't want to burn my fingers off. Okay. And away they blow. So we're going to get these back over here. Make sure we don't have any water on here at all. Okay, and I'm going to get a sip of coffee. So now, get our little thing back. And for the next one. We can put that like that, and then when we put our little flowers, and I'm trying to decide if I like that with her, and I don't think I do. So where'd that ticket go? Back to the purple ticket. There it is. Maybe we'll just put the little purple ticket on there. I think that's the idea. We're just going to put the purple ticket. Or just one flower. What if we put this white one? Now, see, I like that. That's, to me, that's pretty. Or not the whole thing. Let's cut it. Maybe just a ticket and a little piece of bling. Oh, wait, where'd that piece of lace go I had yesterday? Because I was playing yesterday with making a cover, and I had a little scrap piece of lace out here. I mean, it wasn't big enough to really do anything with, but it would work for the purposes of what I want to do right now. I just have to check my disc. Well, foodly. You know when you have stuff and then it just up and disappears on you? Does that happen to y'all? You had it, and then it's gone. So I'm going to get into our bag of lace. Oh, wait, what are these embellishments? Oh. So let's get into our bag of stuff that I have pulled out for this project. Ooh. Yeah, no. I am thinking that other lace I had would have been better. We have this scrap. I'm going to take just a second longer and see if I can find the other, because it will be better. It would be better if I can find that one, because it would be perfect for what I'm trying to do right now. And I had it on my desk yesterday. It's just got to be here somewhere. So, and Miss Muffet is just going to town under my desk. Just a going. Going and a going. Okay. Because I think I like this, but I think I want just a little piece of lace behind there. So I'm hunting. That's why I'm looking for that lace. And so yesterday we were working on other embellishments for something else. And that's what, well, this goes to this project. So put that back up there. Move all this stuff around again. These are the two wet ones. You guys, I am so sorry. I found something else I was looking for earlier. More of those little purple things. Put those in my bucket so I don't lose them. Okay, I may have to give up on the other lace because I can't seem to find it right this minute. Phooey, phooey. That's okay. It's okay. All is good. Oh, but wait. I had pulled this out. Hang on. Let's open it to go with this journal. I forgot. I think we can add a little piece of fibers in there. And this is really cool, you guys. I don't know if it's supposed to be like eyelash trim, but it's like fuzzy and soft and really cool. So I'm going to snip off some. And I'm going to just kind of make it in a little ball or something. Make a little pile of fluffy. Maybe that's too much fluffy. So let's cut our fluffy in half. Roughly. And let's try again. And if we can get the little fluff to lay down. So let's move some stuff. So I'm going to put some glue. Grab our fluff. And that's going to go on there. Now, where did our piece of... Whoops. Is that our bling? And then just put our bling on top of our fluff. I think that will be cute. Okay. That goes with that other project. We'll just put it off to the side. And I like that. And I need the other fluff for the other one when we get to it in a moment. The fluff is stuck to my fingers. Okay. I like the fluff. But I still kind of want to tuck a doily back there. But I don't think we need the doily. I think the fluff is cute. I don't know. There's our little fluff. And I do think it's cute. I think I'm just going to glue it down. Aubrey Ann and her sister Maya went to the movies, and this was like the ticket and some bling, and then the little fluff could have just been something that they found. You never know. It could have been a movie about birds. I don't know. Okay, so we got this one made. And we had another wide piece cut. Where did it go? Right here. Okay. I am going to use this one to figure out how to fold this one. Well, first we got to do our corners without creasing anything. And this is how I always do mine. I just loosely fold it over, tag or anything, and cut them off. And then, excuse me, it all matches. Okay. So, we're going to go with this one. We're going to fold this part up to here. Is that about right? No. How much of that's folded up? That's what we need to go by. This little, come here. Okay. Pull. About like that. I went by this little piece right here. So now, turn it around. And then this one is going to fold about like that. Right there. There we go. Okay. So now we have this again. We had another ticket lady. Oh my word. I done lost the ticket lady. I done lost our ticket lady. I know I picked her up because I didn't want her to get wet. Okay. Did I put her back in the bin? I did. So now we got to figure out how much of her So I'm going to kind of measure it the same way I measured a minute ago. Put it in, on the bottom of my frame. And that's where we want to cut it. Oh no, the kitty. Her kitty is cute though. So she's going to go just like that. So let's put her in the frame. And let's put this. Again, I'm going to put the glue on the flaps. Paper towel. Now for this one, because there is no flowers, we can do the doily. Maybe not the doily. Probably want to do, I'm thinking just some flowers right there on the, well, if we did that, could we not put a doily behind them? Just part of the doily peeking out the back. Let's cut it. Let's cut it where it's going to have both colors. So I'm thinking put the flowers I don't like it. I think there's too much doily coming out. Maybe just a little lacy edge like that. Let's see. I like that better. So I'm going to put my fingers on it. And yes, I got glue. Put some glue. Grab our flowers. And then they're going to go, our doily needs to move up just a little bit. And make sure I don't glue this down together. There we go. And there's that little belly band tuck spot thing. I really like these. And there's that one. And so we got those made. So what we've done today, and let me put my blingy stuff somewhere where I don't lose it. And our little flowers. So what we did today was we made these two tuck spots for in the journal. They're going to fit on the pages with no problem. Because our pages should be about 5.5. These are 4. So that should be fine. And then we also made our little fake faux envelopes to go with the ones that I had made previous. And we have journaling cards, and then we have these pockets as well. Oops, there's the 4th envelope. And we have these little pockets. So far for this journal, I have pockets and envelopes. There are other envelopes to be cut out of there, as you see. We have these tucks, and there's going to need to be more because we have tags and stuff. So I'm going to make some corner pockets. These could be the side of a page. We have this bigger one. We have this that could also be a belly band or the side of the page. So, and we're going to be incorporating some of the burlap papers. They're already incorporated into the signatures. They just need to be incorporated into some of the decorations. I need to save my little piece of fluffies. So that's what we've got done so far, you guys. I think it's looking good. And I'm going to put these in the little bucket as well. If we don't want to lose them, I can use them on other things. So I think that's good for, today, my thinking process, my brain's tired, and we just needed to think through some things out loud, kind of. So we did. And that's where we are. I want to decorate some of this kind of thing, too. This is like a bridge contract scorecard that I printed free off the internet. So something like this, or some more guest checks, like, because this can hang over the top of the page. It's just a hanging element. So that kind of thing. We also have banners to use. We have a lot. So this is part 3. There will be a part 4. I may continue working this morning and put up another one, but I'm planning on one going up Saturday and one going up Sunday. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all have a great day and enjoy your weekend, everybody. Hugs and blessings. Bye.